Hey, oh, hey, listen. This video that I'm about to share with you came up on my TikTok on this day. So it was from last year when I was having a conversation with, recapping a conversation I had with Courtney Michelle and Lucky Marie about some of the insecurities I felt about my relationship. And I want you to listen to it, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you about it. Nieces and nephews, sisters and brothers, one more video for you today. Last week or so, I did a show, Say What, with Courtney Michelle and Lucky Marie. And we were reacting to a video. And during the course of the conversation, one of the questions was, they asked us what were our flaws. And I think at one point I said words to the effect of, I have insecurity about where I am as it relates to the joy I feel in my relationship. And then I said joy or insecurities that it won't last. What do I mean by that? And this is what I want you all to get a hold of. I met my husband at 51 and I'm 56. And I've waited all this time, whether there be mistakes on my part or the other person's part, to feel this joy that I feel. And when I say it won't last, it's because meaning that I'm wondering how many years we will have together. And nothing was more poignant than me and my husband were watching this series. Go check it out. It's called Major Crimes. And the main character is a Commander Sharon Rader. And she ended up meeting and falling in love with someone in her command, a successful career woman, accomplished woman, two grown kids, both of them have been divorced, and they found each other later in life. And it's toward the end of the season, there was a part of the video where she got sick. And she stated that no matter what the outcome of her illness, that she had never been happier. She had never been happier. So after we watched that part, I got quiet. And I told my husband, I said, I understand the feeling. Because that's where I am now. That I'm so grateful that I had another chance. That we found each other. And that however many years God has for us, I'm grateful for that. Because when you get to a certain age, you know that you have more years behind you than in front of you. So I want to make sure I clarify that when I say I'm afraid that it won't last, I mean last as long as I want it to, which is, 20, 30 years with this man I've waited my life for. So of course I'm bawling. And he comes over and he just hugs me. And he said that he feels the same way. So when you find someone or they find you and you know that it's something real, don't play games with time. Don't play games with time because you may not get another opportunity. People say, again, my friends have known me 20, 30 years. Of course, my daughter, my father, my parents said, when the time that I've been with Mr. Randolph, they have never seen me more joyful. And joyful in a sense in a relationship because, a lot of times we women, when we don't have a handle on our relationship status, that is we find our fulfillment in our careers. And I've always had fulfillment in my career, always. Not to say everything has been good, but fulfillment, I've had that. But it's a different type of fulfillment. So, and to correct myself, it will last as long as God has us together, because we have committed till death do us part. And it is my desire that it will be many years from now. But if God has another plan, I'm in the moment and enjoy and am grateful for the love that I feel from him. As I was getting ready to say, my family and many of my friends who've known me for years, they and have seen me in and out of relationships, have said on numerous occasions they've never seen me more content and joyful in a relationship. Not necessarily because of the relationship, but I am joyful in the relationship. You know, I am a whole person. You know, I wasn't looking for the other half of me. I am a whole person. And we bring those wholes together. But I am fulfilled in this relationship. And that says a lot. So like I said, don't waste time. Because I've said before, I think everybody has somebody that's for them. The question becomes, will you notice them when they present themselves to you, or will you waste time to seek the next that may never come? As opposed to meeting with that person, you all are here and you grow together and experience life together. Because as we know, as time passes, people are becoming more and more selfish, more and more shallow, more and more materialistic, superficial. So if you find someone that is real, and you know what I mean by real, what you waiting on? Take that with you. You know, I think it's serendipitous that that video came up on my on this day, because I was on a panel earlier today where a 24-year-old woman was really talking crazy again, in my opinion, based on the learning or the teachings from Shira 7, the sprinkle, and I think it's very disheartening because, in my humble opinion, she's not teaching women how to be better, she's teaching women how to get over. And what they fail to realize is, like most of us, they're seeing a snapshot in time of this woman's life. They don't know if she's happy, they don't know if she's rich, but you know, anybody can get on the internet and say anything. But one thing is for certain, two things for sure: the wall is undefeated. And what the wall essentially means, it is time. The wall is representative of time. And what a lot of young women, myself included, wasted time focusing on the wrong things, allowing the wrong men into our lives because we were not better people. We were looking at very surface and superficial things. Also, another thing that this woman said, well, the reason that they go by Shira 7 is because maybe if they saw women who were on the internet happy talking about their marriages, that they would have more credibility. Well, I said to her, we may not be on the internet all the time because, see, we're living actual lives. Okay? But another thing that's important to note, again, I lost my train of thought. In my opinion, Shira 7 is teaching women how to get over, how to be superficial, not how to be better, and choose wisely, not just on the strength of how much money a man makes. Because, see, the bottom line up front is life happens. There are multimillionaires who've been rich and the stock market crashes, they've lost everything. But what are you substantively bringing to the relationship? Do you have someone that will make you laugh when you want to cry? And before you go there, no one is telling you just to take anything or any type of man just to have one. But what I am suggesting to you is to be intentional. What I am suggesting to you is this man that you friend-zoned as your best male friend, if he is heterosexual, he doesn't want to just be your friend. And the truth of the matter is, what I know now that I didn't know then, you want your man to be your best friend. You want your man to be your best friend because that means he has seen every facet of you on the real, not the part that you're just trying to show to impress him. Are you offering to him what you want in return? Meaning you want him to support you financially and emotionally. Well, are you able to support him emotionally when the chips are down? Because life happens and they will be down. Are you willing to be someone that he can have fun with? Are you the woman are you the type of woman that even really cares for him? Or are you just trying to use him? And then going back to Father Time the Wall, while when your skin starts to sag and you get a little extra weight on, then that's when you start to reevaluate. And if you think, well, I just want to have fun, you can have fun with your husband. My daughter is 30. They've been together for 7 years. They have fun. They've gone on more trips than me and Mr. Randolph have. They've gone to nice so you can do all that with your best friend. Because what you fail to realize with each relationship you have that does not work out for whatever reason, you become bitter. You become cynical and hard. So don't waste time. Those are my thoughts. What are yours? Take that with you. Hey, oh, hey, listen. You know, this video that I'm about to share with you came up on my TikTok on this day. So it was from last year when I was having a conversation with, recapping a conversation I had with Courtney Michelle and Lucky Marie about some of the insecurities I felt about my relationship. And I want you to listen to it, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you about it.